Let's talk about your brand kit. So let me pop in here on the left-hand side. And again, this is where you store your logos with a transparent background. That's what that gray and white checkered background means. It's transparent, meaning if I put this over top of a design, you wouldn't see this outline. And I can actually show you what the difference would be there. So in order to grab your logos, you would have to create them in Canva if that's what you wanted and download it with a transparent background. So let me pop into my Creative Bodega folder here on the left. I have a folder called Logos and Images. Let me pop into all my various logos. If I decided to download this, there we go. So where's the rest of my house? Or Bodega. If I decided to download this without a transparent background by going to download and just, regular download, I would have to select the page I wanted and hit download. It would download that whole square and that, ivory background with the black font and the little bodega. But if I wanted to save this with a transparent background, I would select that right there. I would go to, I don't need all 14 pages. I would just hit page 1 and I would hit download. And it is going to download for me on my desktop as a PNG with a transparent background. Now let me go back into my home page and scroll to the top and go back into my brand kit. Now, when I try to upload that logo, let me just go to my desktop and let's see here. Here it is, right here at the bottom. See how that background's completely white and transparent, and now when it uploads here, it's the white and checkered. So that's how you get a transparent background. You can't just go into your logo design on Canva and pop it into your brand kit. I know it seems strange, but the first thing you need to do is design a logo. The second thing you need to do is save with a transparent background, and then you actually bring it back into Canva. So that's how you would store your logos. The next thing I want to talk about are your brand colors. So you can actually have a few different brand color sets. So again, I have online fitness and training and nutrition business called Signum. So these are Signum's colors, and the Creative Bodega is below that. How you get these is you're just going to hit the plus sign. You're going to put in your hex code numbers and the color will pop in there. And guys, these are fluid, so I really don't use this color anymore, but I kind of leave it there just in case. I definitely don't use that, so I'm going to get rid of that. And I think that's black, which I really don't need there because black is always handy. Those are my main Bodega colors right there, most likely. But if you click on these 3 dots, reorder palettes, it just means I want Creative Bodega on top of Signum. Not really a huge deal. And then delete the palette. So those are your brand colors, and I will show you how those are used within a design. And before I do that, let me just check out your brand fonts. These are, it lets you pick one heading, one subheading, and one body text. So again, you're not limited to just these 3 texts, but it helps when you're creating a design to easily grab these fonts that you'd like to use. And that's for that consistency, that branding, that recognizability. If you're using the same fonts, it also helps just sort of tie all your designs together and not look all over the place when you're jumping from font to font to font. Uploaded fonts, this is back in the day when we worked with a graphic designer for our Signum logo. He told us to use Proxima Nova. Canva didn't have it at that time, so we uploaded a font, and that is an option if you download a font onto your computer. But honestly, Canva has so many fonts, you really should not need to upload any fonts. Let's go back into the home page, and I'm going to pop into a design. Let's take this one right here and just show you how this brand kit works. When I'm in a design and I click on the color, the background color option, it's going to pull up the documents colors, and then it's going to give me the Creative Bodega colors. So I can easily change background colors and have my colors available to me. So that's instead of, clicking into this color wheel, typing in your hex code every time. I mean, we used to do that, and it just took entirely too long, honestly. So that's where your brand colors pop up. Again, even if you were working within a text and you hit the text color, same deal. It's going to give you your brand colors right away. This little crown means it's a Canva Pro feature. The next thing, let's pop into a text. If I click this down arrow, it's going to give me recently used text. And then right below, it's going to give my brand fonts. So these were those fonts that I chose as my heading, my subheading, and my the body font. So again, I don't always go by it, but I do try to stick with them pretty regularly. Once here and there, I'll have like a more fun scripty font, but for the most part, I do try to use these three. So that's where that is going to show up. So those are the main features of your brand kit. It lives on your homepage on the left-hand side, and it also lives within your documents when you're looking to update colors or fonts. I will see you in the next lesson where we'll talk about the content planner.